Hello. Today I am going to try a new recipe and I thought you might like to come along with me. I am making jalapeno popper chicken salad. For this recipe, I'm going to need 5 pieces of bacon that has been cooked and crumbled. That's what I have here. That's going to go into the salad. And then an additional 3 slices that I have cooked and crumbled that we're going to use kind of like a garnishment to like put on top. And then we also need 2 cups of cooked and shredded chicken, which is what I have here. So I just cooked this chicken in my Instant Pot um, with a little bit of salt and pepper and some garlic powder. You could use like pre-made chicken, maybe like canned chicken, or like maybe you had some chicken breast that you like grilled and just had leftovers. Like you could use that too, whatever you want to do. Okay, so we need a 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. So I've got my 1/4 cup measuring cup here. And I'm just going to make sure that it's filled up. I don't want any air pockets in the bottom because then I don't have a full 1/4 cup. And I'll get that into my mixing bowl. And then to that, I'm going to add 2 ounces of cream cheese that I have let softened. We want to really be able to mix that easily. All right, and then, so my original recipe calls for 1.5 jalapenos, all diced up, but I didn't want to have to do the work of dicing the jalapenos, so I am just using pre-diced jalapeno peppers. I think I want to use, it's hard to say. I think I want to use 3 tablespoons to get as much jalapeno as I need, and I'm trying to kind of get as much of the liquid out because I don't want all of that in my mixture. All right, we'll go with that, and maybe it'll be too hot. I don't know. And then I also like to add some diced green chilies to my, if I, like I'll make a jalapeno popper dip, and I like to add diced green chilies. I just feel like it adds a little more depth of flavor to the dish. So oh, I thought these were diced. They're not diced. Okay, so I have to do that. Let me grab a cutting board here. And I've got my knife from having cut up my chicken and bacon. So I'll just use that. And so I would use about like maybe half a can, I think, if I had my diced, if it was diced. But I don't, it's not diced itself. So I'm just going to take one of these peppers and get it all diced up for myself. We cut it that way, and then we'll cut it this way, and that'll give us a nice dice. And I'll get that in my bowl too. Okay, I'll figure out what to do with those later. Okay, so I'm just going to get these kind of already like mixed together before I add like the chicken and the bacon. I want to get these kind of like almost like the sauce ingredients. I want to get them blended. And this is why we want that cream cheese to be softened so that it can be blended and isn't just big chunks. All right, so I'm going to add my 5 slices of crumbled bacon. And my 2 cups of cooked shredded chicken. And then we need half a cup of shredded cheese. Now, normally I would use a pretty sharp cheddar in my jalapeno poppers, but I forgot to get some at the store. So I'm just going to be using mild cheddar for now. We need half a cup. This is a 2-cup package, so I just need a quarter of this package. I'll get that in there. And then you can also have additional cheese that you kind of put on top, right? To kind of, as a little bit of a garnishment, kind of like we're going to use the rest of the bacon for. All right, and there we go. So the way that we're going to serve this, we're actually not eating this now. I'm going to eat it later, but the way that I'm going to serve it is I'm going to serve it with some celery sticks, and then you can kind of spoon the mixture into your celery stick and eat it that way. It could also be good on like a low carb tortilla or just, kind of eating it like a bowl, right, of your chicken mixture. So that can also be good. You do want to salt and pepper this to your taste. So I will give this a taste and then decide if I want any salt and pepper. I probably don't want any salt for sure because it's kind of salty ingredients and I added salt to my chicken, but I may want some pepper. That's really good. But it does need some more pepper. So I'm just going to add a little bit to the mixture. And then, like I said, we're not going to eat this till later. So I'm just going to get this into some Tupperware and get it in my refrigerator and we'll have it for another meal.